It is all but over for the Philadelphia Eagles. This team is about to get fucked up the ass by the Kansas City Chiefs. San Francisco crybaby 49er fans now hate the Chiefs for eternity because Patrick Mahomes ripped their heart out of their bodies 2 separate Super Bowls. He literally ripped the hearts out of the 49er fans. They hate the Kansas City Chiefs with a burning passion. Now, the Philadelphia Eagle fans are going to hate the Chiefs with a burning, raging passion. The NFL wants every single fan to hate Kansas City with every ounce of their body next year. The former Eagles coach Andy Reid is going to get 2 Super Bowl wins over these Philadelphia Eagles. As a matter of fact, Andy Reid is going to improve to 4-2 in the Super Bowl with the win over Jalen Hurts. It's Jalen, that's 42, and they beat the Commanders in the NFC Championship game. Saquon is a not-so-happy birthday on February the 9th. Instead, it's Patrick Mahomes, the 10th pick of his draft, who's going to win 10 consecutive playoff games to win the three-peat, with the only loss for the starters occurring in the Chiefs' 10th game of the year after going 10-0 at home. It is Pat that's gematria of 10 straight playoff wins. The racist, white supremacist Donald Trump, who hates black people and who discriminated against black tenants at his properties, Donald Trump will not see a full-blooded black man win the Super Bowl during his presidency. The white supremacists are in charge right now. The Chiefs' red is represented by the red MAGAt red hatters. What is Donald Trump 47 represented by? Patrick Mahomes' 4th Super Bowl after making it to his 7th AFC Championship game, with the last Super Bowl at New Orleans occurring in Super Bowl 47. The Satanists are in charge entirely. The Eagles, with 666 wins, are going to lose their 666 game all-time against their former coach Andy Reid, for Andy Reid to beat the Eagles twice in the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes has a MAGAt fan wife and a MAGAt fan mother. Both of his MAGAt family members are going to visit the president at the White House after the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes wins 4 out of 5 Super Bowls at New Orleans. New Orleans is 45. Likewise, the Eagles are going to lose 4 out of 5 Super Bowls at New Orleans. And this to occur for the three-peat for the Chiefs' 18th win of the season, for Patrick Mahomes' 18th win of his career. 3 teams are Patrick Mahomes' bitches: the Bills, the 49ers, and the Eagles. All 3 of them en route to the three-peat. The Chiefs' three-peat is gematria of the 9-1 start to the year. The Chiefs' three-peat is gematria of the record for the Chiefs starters because they didn't appear in that final game of the season against the Denver Broncos. KC's gematria of the Super Bowl on the 40th day of the year. KC is gematria of the Eagles falling to 1-4 in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs' three-peat is gematria of Philadelphia. The Chiefs' three-peat is gematria of Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts is gematria of Louisiana. Caesars Superdome is gematria of the Chiefs' three-peat in Philadelphia in reverse. Caesars Superdome is gematria of the Chiefs, finishing with the 18-2 record for the year. The Chiefs win 50 games across the entire three-peat run. It is Chiefs that's gematria of 50, and Donald Trump, represented by the red hatters. Donald is gematria of 50. In America is gematria 50. The Philadelphia Eagles represents Joe Biden's favorite team. Joe Biden is the Eagles fan. And Joe Biden's Eagles lose against the team with the blue-eyed quarterback that is represented by Patrick Mahomes. All of Mahomes' children are predominantly white in ancestry. The blue-eyed quarterback visits Donald Trump. The racist Donald Trump doesn't visit doesn't get a visit from the 100% full-blooded black man, Jalen Hurts. Joe Biden's Eagles lose the Super Bowl. A reenactment of the election. Three-peat Gamache of Superdome. Three-peat Gamache of Coach Andy Reid. The Chiefs' 27th win in franchise history. Reid is 27. Dynasty's 27. What about KC Dynasty or Chiefs Dynasty? How about that? How about the list of Eagles? Going back to Taylor Swift, she's from West Reading, Pennsylvania. Located, West Reading is a borough in Berks County, Pennsylvania. She's from the Pennsylvania area, and the three-peat is going to be a tribute to her previously being a fan of the Eagles. Now, there's 18 days left in the year after her birthday on December the 13th, which is going to lead up to the Chiefs' 18th win of the season, to Mahomes' 18th win of his career. Swift is going to win the Super Bowl. Cry, Eagles, cry, boy! NFL is rigged. NFL is rigged for dynasties. Cry, Eagles, cry! As Gamache of 183. And Mahomes improved to 18-3 in the postseason. Cry, Eagles, cry! It's already happened. Get used to it. It's already happened. We don't care if you don't like us. Oh, no, you don't get any sympathy for those kind of comments. Sirianni falls to 5-4 in the postseason, 54 in reverse. Is Gamache of New Orleans? Is Gamache of the first Super Bowl victory for Kansas City in Super Bowl 54? Who can forget the first win at Miami? The first win at Miami, and then a dynasty is capped under Andy Reid for the 27th win in the history of the Kansas City Chiefs. In Miami, Gamache of 45. The first Super Bowl appearance for Patrick Mahomes. He wins 4 out of 5 Super Bowls. Mahomes wins 4 out of 5 Super Bowls. The Chiefs lose 4 out of 5 Super Bowls. But who can forget that the amount of time from Tom Brady's birthday to the birthday of Patrick Mahomes is 45 days. "45 days are from August 3rd to September 17th. The Eagles lose 4 out of 5 Super Bowls. And when you look at it from the other way around, it's Jalen, that's 15. Eagles only win 1 out of 5 Super Bowls because Patrick Mahomes, number 15, gets the win. What about Mahomes' record against the NFC? Let's go to Patrick Mahomes' stats on the Pro Foot. This is the revenge for the regular season game. Remember, Nick Sirianni is the ass clown who acted like he won the Super Bowl because, we beat you in the regular season. He's going to look like an ass clown losing in the Super Bowl. That's how it's going to be. So the Chiefs, they haven't forgotten about Nick Sirianni and his embarrassing high school ass clown celebrations. Because for him, he had small dick syndrome right there. We lost Super Bowl to the Chiefs. I want to beat it. I want to make a statement over there. Hey, buddy, Super Bowl's a lot different than the regular season. You're a choke artist in the regular season. Look at him saying, ha ha, Kansas City fans, ha ha, we beat you. Ha ha, you lose against Big Daddy Patty in the Super Bowl. There's a reason why I told bitchy 49er fans last year that his name is Big Daddy Patty, because he owns Buffalo, and he owns the 49ers, and he owns your team too. And he pretty much owns every crybaby who whines about Mahomes winning championships, because there's nothing you can do about it. Because Big Daddy Patty is the chosen face of the league. Who can forget about this? Who can forget about this spin with the Eagles win over the Chiefs in the regular season? Who can forget about that high school celebration? Who can forget about that? Who can forget about that? The Eagles are surely represented by Joe Biden, and the three-peat is a tribute to Taylor Swift's birth region of New Reading, Philadelphia. Lazio losing helps Juventus for the. This game is over too. It's 2-0. Well, I think it could be 2-1 pretty shortly. This is far more entertaining than the gay faggoty ass NFL nowadays. I know why ratings are going down. I know why they're going down. It's because they put out a terrible product on the field. 64 weeks after the matchup would be the Super Bowl. So, 64, you think about it, Kansas City Chiefs, 64, yada, 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 that kind of thing. That was being sidetracked. Patrick Mahomes, so the 666 ritual, 666 loss. Saquon losing on it. Now, Saquon's birthday, here we look at Saquon's birthday. It's birthday, that's 42, but on his birthday, Andy Reid improves to 4-2 all time in Super Bowls. Mahomes is 29, the Super Bowl's on 2-9, and Andy Reid wins his 29th playoff game on 2-9. There's nothing the Eagles can do about it. They must continue to cry. 53 losses in the regular season. Saquon Barkley's 53. I like how Andy Reid has 53 losses in the regular season. His 29th playoff win all time, of course. His 19th playoff win at the Stadium of the Saints. It's Saints, that's 19. Now, when I think about the Eagles' connection to the three-peat, I'm thinking about Vince Lombardi's only playoff loss. That's what I'm thinking about with Vince Lombardi. So basically what happened? His only playoff loss was against the Eagles in the NFL Championship. Looks like there are 2 years where the Packers missed the playoffs. Then the three-peat right there. How many wins across this three-peat for the Packers? Well, if you add up all of the wins for Green Bay, first of all, there's 5 championships in 9 seasons for the coach. So Super Bowl 59 is the next three-peat. Lombardi won 5 titles in 9 seasons, and that forms your Super Bowl 59. He coached a total of 10 playoff games. Mahomes, the 10th pick, wins his 10th consecutive playoff game to win the three-peat. He went 9-1 in the postseason for the only three-peat. And of course, the Chiefs started 9-1, so that's the connection to Vince Lombardi. The colors of the Super Bowl really represent the last three-peat and the next three-peat. It really doesn't have anything to do with the Eagles. It has everything to do with the last and the next three-peat. 10-12-9 and 9 playoff wins for Lombardi gives you 40 wins, and the Super Bowl's on the 40th day of the year. So there's that. In 105 total wins as a coach in his career, winning the last three-peat, and this is the 105th season of the National Football League. Patrick Mahomes' total wins against the NFC. I think we're done after that. The MAGAt tribute, the 666 ritual, Joe Biden Eagles, tribute to Taylor Swift's birth at Pennsylvania, three-peat against the Pennsylvania team. Andy Reid, Fox's former team. Yeah, so you think about Andy Reid, 6 Super Bowl appearances, 4 wins, 64 is Kansas City Chiefs. So Mahomes, the record against the NFC, the regular season, the postseason. His record against the NFC, let's see. He's at 64. That's the AFC. The NFC, he's won 25 in the regular season. His 29th win against the NFC for Andy Reid's 29th playoff win on 2-9 for Mahomes is going to occur in a satanic ritual against Saquon Barkley. And again, it is Barkley, that's 29. Mahomes' 29th win against NFC. Do 2-9. Andy Reid's 29th playoff win of his career. This has the Chiefs written all over it. If you think about Mahomes' 18th playoff win for the Chiefs' 18th win of the season, there's a reason why Jalen Hurts threw 18 touchdowns this season. Because the repeat is 18. Jalen Hurts' 24th loss of his career is on his teammate's birthday. Saquon is Gamache 24. And about Saquon Barkley's playoff record. He's going to fall to 4-2 in the postseason. 4-1 like Super Bowl, but 4-2 like gematria of birthday. So on Saquon's birthday, his playoff record's going to fall to 4-2, and 4-2 will be gematria of Jalen. Hurts will throw a fumble. He's not going to throw a fumble, excuse me. He's going to commit a fumble like he did in Super Bowl 57. Fumble 59 is gematria Super Bowl 59. Fumble is gematria of the three-peat, the Superdome. You know? The Superdome 59. Commit a fumble. Game-changing fumble. That is surely on the way. Eagles Super Bowl history at New Orleans. They lost Super Bowl 15 against the Raiders. And let me just show you quickly the Super Bowl record for the Eagles in case to show you that I'm not making it up. They're 1-3 right now. I correctly predicted Super Bowl 57 and Super Bowl 58. I told you the Niners and the Eagles had no chance in those games. Now, there's nothing wrong with going with Money Mahomes until he actually does lose. So Money Mahomes until he loses. Kansas City Chiefs 5-2 in the Super Bowl. The Eagles' last win in Super Bowl 52. The prophecy of the first three-peat in NFL history. Prophecy is 52 and prophecy is the 29th win for Andy Reid. For the Chiefs to go 5-2 in the playoffs. The Kansas City Chiefs in abbreviations 52. They would have beaten Josh Allen. It is Josh. That's gematria 52. To go 5-2 in the Super Bowl. Their only loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which Bucs is gematria 45. If Mahomes' only loss in a Super Bowl occurred against the GOAT Tom Brady and the Bucs, then after losing against the Bucs, then he wins 4 out of 5 Super Bowls. So Bucs in Miami, in New Orleans, it's all about 45. It's all about 45 from Mahomes' appearances in the Super Bowl, as well as the Eagles' Super Bowl appearances, because the Eagles are 1-3 in the Super Bowl. It's 1 win in 5 appearances. And Jalen's 15, Mahomes is number 15. So there you have it. Mahomes' 4th Super Bowl, the Eagles' 4th Super Bowl loss in team history. Their only Super Bowl win against New England. They may have beaten New England, but they're going to go on to lose 4 out of 5 Super Bowls. So that's how you interpret New England, with the Eagles losing 4 out of 5 Super Bowls. This is a white supremacist ritual for Donald Trump and the MAGAs. It doesn't have to be this difficult. You combine that with Joe Biden being an Eagles fan, it has already happened. Loss 666 is on the way. Donald Trump is a member of the satanic Masonic occult. Fuck life up for the working man. Raise the prices for the tariffs. Get rid of the Medicare and Medicaid. Cut Social Security. Donald Trump has already gotten rid of Joe Biden's prescription drug price caps. Donald Trump basically has said fuck you by raising prescription drugs for millions of Americans, getting rid of Biden's caps on prescription drugs. You see, this is why almost half of the voting base is literally a bunch of jackasses. Because they vote against their best interest every single time, and Donald Trump don't give any fucks about anyone except for himself and his billionaire pals. NFL doesn't care if people hate the Chiefs. The elites certainly don't care if most Americans hate Trump. They rigged the election. They hacked the votes. Elon says you can hack anything. He hacked the voting machines through his Starlink company. The election was rigged for billionaires. American oppression during the so-called golden age of billionaires continues. 666. These people are truly sick. They're just mocking Eagle fans. It's a sick, twisted, occultic ritual, sucking the blood, figuratively speaking, of the Eagles fans. 49ers fans sitting back, helpless. Bills fans sitting back, helpless. Eagle fans sitting back, helpless. This is why you must go against your feelings. The Kansas City Chiefs have won the scripted Super Bowl. There's nothing they can do about it. They hate the Raiders, and in the process, they give the Chiefs another Super Bowl victory. It's already happened.